Boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Magic Ridge. I'm your host, Ridge. Nice to meet you. And today, you're just in luck. If you are not already well aware, I've got a giveaway going on right now, and I just want to make this as quick as possible so I can get on with the spoiler video here. Previews. So, I've got a giveaway going on right now. It doesn't end until July 14th. 2021, so if you want to get yourself in there before it ends, all you gotta do is subscribe to Magic Ridge YouTube channel. I'll leave a link in the description. Go ahead and follow that link, leave a thumbs up, and leave a comment on that video, and you'll be entered to win either 3 booster packs delivered directly to your door anywhere in the world, or 2 or 1, all of which contain a Modern Horizons 2 draft booster pack. So, 2 to 3 rares or so, maybe better. Could be a good score. Could be a good score. So, good luck to those who enter the giveaway and subscribe. Welcome to Magic Ridge. And today is the official release of spoiler season for Adventures of the Forgotten Realms. So, welcome to that chapter here we got going on. Yeah. So, first up, getting into the spoilers now. Good luck to those who joined the giveaway. Thank you very much. Enjoy. I hope you win. And we're going to move right into the spoilers. So, we have Plundering Barbarian, okay? Costs 2 mana of any color in a mountain, 3 CC, creature type Dwarf Barbarian, alright? He's a 2/2. When Plundering Barbarian enters the battlefield, you can choose one. Uno. Okay? Smash the chest. Destroy target artifact. Breaking shit. Or he's got another option to pry it open. Create a treasure token. It's an artifact with tap, sack this artifact, add 1 mana of any color. If you weren't sure what a treasure token is. Yeah. Pretty cool, common. Next up, we got, you see a guard approach. Oh no. Costs 1 island, 1 CC, instant speed. You get to choose one option once again. You've got distract the guard, tap target creature. Pretty cool. Sorry, I've got cat hair on my face and stuff. I was playing with my sister's cats, and I'm allergic to cats, so if you're wondering why I'm like freaking out a little bit. I have cat hair everywhere, in my eye, on my nose, and I'm itching now. Sorry about that. Cat allergies. Alright, so we're going to tap target creature to distract the guard, and then his other option is hide. That sounds good. So, target creature you control gains hexproof until end of turn. Okay, hexproof. I thought he was going to maybe be unblockable or something. We all know what hexproof is. We're not going to get into that. That's pretty cool. I like that. That seems iconic. Next up, we have a land. We have Cave of the Frost Dragon. So it's like the dragon's long-lost land cousin over here. We have a land. So if you control 2 or more other lands, Cave of the Frost Dragon enters the battlefield tapped. You can tap it to add 1 white mana to your mana pool. You can pay 4 mana of any color into 1 white mana, 5 mana in total. For Cave of the Frost Dragon becomes a 3/4 white dragon creature with flying until end of turn. It's still a land as well. This is very cool. I like this. This might end up going into a night build I've got coming up. Well, it's already come up. I'm working on it. Next up, we have You Come to a River. Adventures of the Forgotten Realms, people. Dungeons and Dragons mashup set. We have the previews, the pre-releases, people. What do you think? Anybody have any thoughts on the set? What do you think? So we come to a river. It's an instant. It costs 1 mana of any color in an island. So 2 CC, instant speed, choose 1. You can fight the current. Return target non-land permanent to its owner's hand. Or you can find a crossing and target creature gets +1, +0 until end of turn and can't be blocked this turn. I like that. Always like that unblockable stuff. The artwork's pretty rad as well here too. Reminds me of like a quest or something like that. You know what I mean? A whole party of people. Next up, I like this. I like this. Not gonna lie. I don't know what it is, but we have Treasure Chest for 3 mana of any color. 3 CC. We have an artifact that has a lot of options here, kind of. So, you can pay 4 mana of any color mana, sacrifice treasure chest, so that sucks. Unless you got some shenanigans there. This is maybe only a one-time thing, unless you can reoccur this somehow. So, you roll a d20. So, if you play Commander or something, or other games, you're probably well aware what a d20 is. So, if you somehow manage to get a 1, that's going to suck. So, you roll a d20. You don't want a 1, because you're trapped. And you lose 3 life, so that would be a downside. 2 through 9 is create 5 treasure tokens, and 10 through 19 is you gain 3 life and draw 3 cards. Very nice. So you're probably going to get 2 through 9, 10 through 19. Both of those options are very nice. But if you somehow, once again, manage to pull off the impossible and you get a 20, you can search your library for a card. If it's an artifact card, you may put it onto the battlefield. Otherwise, put that card into your hand and then shuffle. So this thing is pretty good, depending on what people can manage to do with it. Like I said, Enlightened Tutor just goes and grabs this. So I don't know if that matters. I'm not sure what the artifact is you're going to want to play with this either. I'm sure there's a few options, depending. Next up, we're going to move right along. We're going to go to the Black Staff of Waterdeep for 1 island. 1 CC, very nice. We have a legendary artifact. It is a blue artifact. You may choose not to untap the Black Staff of Waterdeep during your untap step. It also has Animate Walking Statue, so you can pay 1 mana of any color in an island, so 2 mana, and tap this artifact. Another target non-token artifact you control becomes a 4/4 artifact creature for as long as the Black Staff of the Waterdeep remains tapped. You can only activate this as a sorcery. Okay? Okay? Next up, we've got You Hear Something on Watch. For 1 mana of any color and a plains 2 CC, we have an instant speed, choose 1. You can arouse the party. Creatures you control get +1/+1 until end of turn. Or you can set off traps. This spell deals 5 damage to target attacking creature. You know, artwork is pretty cool. We have an armored falcon or something, possibly. Werewolf, I'm not 100% sure here. But it's only a common, so what do you expect? Next up, we have a Dawnbringer Cleric for 1 mana of any color and a plains 2 CC. Creature type human cleric. Once again, it's a 1/3. When Dawnbringer Cleric enters the battlefield, you get to choose 1 option. We can cure wounds for gaining 2 life. We can dispel magic, destroy target enchantment. Or we have Gentle Repose. We can exile target card from a graveyard. Lots of options there. 3 options. Pretty good. Power creep. Power creep. Creepin'. Next up, we've got Guide. Or Guild. That looks like Guild. So we have Guild Thief. For 1 mana of any color and a blue island. 2 CC. I know some Guild Thieves out there. This is a creature type orc rogue. Looks like a female orc rogue. For all those perverts out there. It is a 1/1. When Guild Thief deals combat damage to a player, put a 1/1 counter on it. Also has Cunning Action for 3 mana and a blue, so 4 mana in total. You can have Guild Thief can't be blocked this turn, so unblockable Guild Thief for 4 mana. That's a thing, I guess. Uncommon. Next up, we've got a Devour Intellect for 1 black mana. 1 CC, sorcery speed. Target opponent discards a card. If mana from a treasure was spent to cast this spell, instead that player reveals their hand, you choose a non-land card from it. Then that player discards that card. I could see that being playable for the most part. You know. Next up, we have a Gelatinous Cube. This one's pretty wild looking. For 2 mana of any color, and then Swamp. 4 CC, we have a creature type Ooze. It is a 4/3 with Engulf. When Gelatinous Cube enters the battlefield, exile target non-Ooze creature and opponent controls until Gelatinous Cube leaves the battlefield. It also has Dissolve for X mana of any color and a Swamp, so unknown CC there, mana cost. It's up to your heart's desire there. Put target creature card with mana value X exiled with Gelatinous Cube into its owner's graveyard. So, pretty cool there. There is some Ooze Tribal that just came out not too long ago. Next up, we have Bull's Strength. I like this one. It's pretty decent. 1 mana of any color and a forest, 2cc, instant speed. Target creature gets +2/+2 and gains trample until end of turn, and you get to untap it as well. This would be cool for like Bernstein Bears deck or something. Combat tricks. It's not the best combat trick, but it's free if you get the box and you pull that. Next up, we have Mana Core for 3 mana of any color and a swamp. So 4cc for a Manticore creature type is a 2/1 flash flying. It also has tail spikes, so when Mana Core enters the battlefield, destroy target creature an opponent controls that was dealt damage this turn. So, okay. What I like about this, it means that I kind of want to pick up one of the Mana Cores that is on the reserve list. There's a Mana Core on the reserve list. That'd be a cool pickup. Next up, you've got You See a Pair of Goblins for 2 mana of any color and a mountain, so 3cc, instant speed. Choose one. You can charge them. Creatures you control get +2/+0 until end of turn. Also, or you can befriend them and create 2 1/1 red goblin creature tokens. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Next up, we have Choose Your Weapon for 2 mana of any color and a forest, 3cc. Choose one. 2 weapon fighting. That's what it says. It says double target creature's power and toughness until end of turn. Very nice. Very nice. So yeah, that would be Bernstein Bears as well. Very easily. It also has the other choice of archery, which sounds good. So this spell deals 5 damage to target creature with flying. So I've always had a little trouble with those, or just haven't played much with the green kill flyer cards. How do you guys feel about the flyer killing in green? Do you ever run that? Do you ever have a problem with flyers in green? Like I said, I don't play a lot of green, so but I do like the double the power there, so probably playable. Next up, we have a legend. We have another legend. We have Grazilax, Illithid, Scholar for 1 mana of any color in an island. 3cc. We have a legendary creature, Horror. We have horror genre over here. It is a 3/2. Whenever a creature you control becomes blocked, you may return it to its owner's hand. Whenever one or more creatures you control deal combat damage to a player, draw a card. Alright, so we have a little draw engine there. The little draw engine that could. Next up, we have 50 feet of rope for 1 mana, 1cc. Artifact. You can climb over target wall. Can't block this turn. That's pretty unique. I like that. I haven't seen anything like that. Still, it's the small things. It's the small things. We have Tie Up for 3 mana, and you can tap this bad boy. So for 3 mana and the action of tapping this feller, or what have you, target creature doesn't untap during its controller's next untap step. Alright, next up we have Rappel Down for 4 mana of any color and tap this. So 4 mana and then also tapping this thing. You can venture into the dungeon. Activate only as a sorcery. So that's cool as well. This is a dungeon entry tool for any color. So if you want to mess around with the new dungeon mechanic, this is your card right here. 50 foot of rope for 1 mana to get you in the game. It's going to cost you 4 mana and the bottom ability right there. But if you have it all in one turn for 5 mana, you can venture in the dungeon immediately and start getting your value. Or, like I said, you can also do the other 2 things. So, wall can't block, which is probably not that relevant, but the tie-up is pretty relevant. So, target creature doesn't untap during its controller's next untap step. Tie-up ability will be relevant as well. So, very nice. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. Next up, we have Orb of Dragonkind for 1 mana of any color in a mountain. 2cc, we have an artifact that you can pay 1 mana of any color and tap this Dragonkind artifact. It says add 2 mana in any combination of colors. Spend this mana only to cast dragon spells or activate abilities of dragons. I love the, I'm always been down for tribal stuff, so Dragon Tribal, congratulations. You can also pay 1 red mana and tap this orb. Sacrifice Orb of Dragonkind. Look at the top 7 cards of your library. You may reveal a dragon card from among them and put it into your hand. Put the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. So once again, congratulations, EDH and Dragon players. This looks promising. Next up, this is some of the end of the year stuff. So I definitely want to pick one of these up just because the end of the year. We have werewolves and vampires in a strat block, I'm hoping, from what it sounds like. So we have, next up, we have Werewolf Pack Leader for Forest 2cc, double green, creature human werewolf. It is a 3/3. It has pack tactics. So, whenever a werewolf pack leader attacks, if you attacked with creatures with total power 6 or greater, this combat, draw a card. Very nice. Also for 3 mana and 1 green mana, so 4 mana in total. You can do this until end of turn. Werewolf Pact Leader has base power and toughness 5/3, gains trample, and isn't a human. So kind of transforms into a werewolf for 4 mana. Instead of a 3/3, it is now 5/3. It has 2 more base power. And it's also non-human anymore, so it's only a werewolf. Is it the cat's meat? I mean, it's a 5/3 for 2. So this is why I said I'm picking this up. If I can, I would love one of those. If I don't, send me one. I'll put my P.O. box. No, I'm just kidding. I don't have a P.O. box. Send me stuff. Next up, we have the Book of Vile Darkness for a black mana, a black mana, a black mana. So 3 black mana, 3cc, legendary artifact. Okay, looks like a zombie situation here. So this is pretty cool. So at the beginning of your end step, if you lost 2 or more life this turn, which you probably do in black while you're going to draw cards, lose 2, draw 2, draw 2, lose 2, etc., so forth and etc. So you get to create a 2/2 black zombie creature token every time you've lost at least 2 life, okay? Other than that, you have tap, exile, the Book of Vile Darkness, and artifacts you control name Eye of Vecna, which we don't have Eye of Vecna yet, I don't believe, and Hand of Vecna, which we also don't have Hand of Vecna yet. Create Vecna, a legendary 8/8 black zombie god creature token with Indestructible. It gains all triggered abilities of the exiled cards, and that just sounds absolutely amazing. I like the fact that there's a black zombie god 8/8. Black has a lot of mana and stuff, and black's really good monocolor theme for commander decks. I know you could always add black to things, say Death and Taxes and stuff like that. Alright, after the Book of the Vile Darkness, we have Moon Blessed Cleric for 2 mana of any color and a white mana, 3cc. We have a creature type human elf cleric. Uh-oh, somebody got busy with an elk. An elf. Not an elk, an elf. We have a 3/2 human elf cleric with divine intervention. So when Moonblessed Cleric enters the battlefield, you may search your library for an enchantment card, reveal it, then shuffle and put that card on top. Okay, an uncommon tutor. Once again, tutors for an enchantment. It's not bad at all, actually. That's good. Nope, not last. We have another one here. So moving right along, we have Ebon Death Dracolich for 2 mana of any color and a black mana. 4cc legendary creature zombie dragon. It is a 5/2 dragon with flash and flying. It's a little on the skinny side. It's mostly bone from the looks here. Ebon Death Dracolich enters the battlefield tapped. Also sounds like a disability there, but you may cast Ebon Death Dracolich from your graveyard if a creature not named Ebon Dracolich died this turn. So whenever something dies, if this is also in your graveyard, you may cast it from your graveyard, it sounds like. So some sort of reanimator builds, etc. might want this. Pretty cool. Next up, we have another dragon. I think we have I think all the rest of the spoilers are actually dragon things, so just keep that in mind. There's about 3 left for today's spoilers. We have Black Dragon for 5 mana of any color and a black mana. So we have 7 CC there, pretty high for an uncommon. We have a creature type dragon, is a 4/4 with flying, and it has acid breath. So when Black Dragon enters the battlefield, target creature an opponent controls gets -3/-3 until end of turn. I mean, that's not terrible. That's playable for sure. That has some playability. Next up, we're going to move right along to the Green Dragon. So for 4 mana of any color and a forest, 6 CC, we have a creature type dragon that is also a 4/4 flying, has poison breath. So when Green Dragon enters the battlefield until end of turn, whenever a creature an opponent controls is dealt damage, destroy it. So that may be useful. And the last spoiler of the evening, at least that I'm going to show tonight, we have Adult Gold Dragon for 3 mana of any color, and then Boros, or red-white mana. So we have 5 CC for a creature type dragon. It is a 4/3 flying lifelink haste. And I mean, I've seen uncommons that are very similar to this, that are uncommon, like I said. So this is a rare. It does have quite the flavor text, but I will leave that for you guys to enjoy or something like that down the road. Very interesting. I'm excited for this. Good luck to those people that entered the giveaway. Hope you win. Hope you win. I'll be back tomorrow with day 2 spoilers, 30th, or what have you, if there is a 30th. So yeah, exciting stuff. We live in exciting times. So until tomorrow, peace.